Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Gish Gish. If you're new here, like I said, this is Gish Gish, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to do that. So I got two things to explain. I know I've been gone for like 8 to 9 days. I just started training my new job. I was bothered, a little frustrated with something, not gonna say it's fixed now. It's not that deep to put on the internet and whatever. Um, so yeah, I just been focusing on my job because I just got started in things, and yeah, okay. Two, I know I like somebody's mama. I know I like a crackhead. I know I don't look up to par. Baby, I know I look rough. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. If I take it off, that's why I look like that. That's why I look like that. In the story, I have to tell y'all, I am wearing the okay. I'm not looking presentable for you to believe like who would wanna with you, but at the same time that's kind of weird to think. So let me just not, okay? But I'm gonna need you guys to please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for that extra subscriber. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers, so let's do that. Okay, right. So today's story time is I was talking to my boyfriend about this, and I remember I was telling my best friend this like maybe last year too, probably last year, and then I was talking about it again. I was like, okay, it's been confirmed. So this story time is talking about, I should put this back on, but whatever. This story time is talking about how I believe that I almost been groomed like 2 to 3 times, but really the second one I believe was really grooming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just get over with the first one. The first one's really short. So me and my family, we are from Irvington. I used to live in Irvington. And when I was a kid, my older brother Sydney had a friend. We're gonna call him Jay. I'm not gonna say his name because Jay had a friend. Jay had a cousin that was named C. Okay, that's what we're gonna call him. And I moved here. I believe I'm like in what, maybe 8th grade. No, I think I was a freshman or something, like a freshman or sophomore, right? And I had a Facebook. I had an Instagram too, but I used to talk to my ex-best friend on Facebook sometimes or Instagram, but whatever. And you know, uh C, which is Jay's cousin, I believe it was. He was older than me, way older than me, probably way older than, maybe a couple years older than Sydney. Um, he gonna hit me up on Facebook and ask for a friend request. And I don't follow just anyone. If you are someone that I know or I think you are okay, I'll let you follow me, I'll follow you. I'm probably not gonna really talk to you, it determines who you are. You know what I'm saying? And he hit me up and said, and I forgot what he said, but he was just talking weird. So it was this weird sense I got. My intuition was like, yeah, this is weird as hell. Like, why I have a feeling that he's trying to like get with me or trying to get some pussy. And I'm like, what, 15? Like no, I was 14. I was 14. So it's freshman year. And I didn't think I was attractive at all, whatever. And he gonna ask me one day, what you doing, with this smiley face. And I'm like, I feel mad uncomfortable because he kept on asking me questions that was weird to me and I really can't remember it. But I kind of gave him a half truth, half lie. I just said, oh, I'm going to Walmart with my mom and I'll talk to you later. The truth is, I was going to Walmart with my mom. The lie was, I was not going to talk to him later. No. So and then it was crazy because I stopped, like, I just never talked to him again. And he hit up my best friend. And my best friend, yo, like, that dude named C that you was talking about, he hit me up too, asking me the same things. And I'm just like, he's weird. Because he'll put, like, when he will talk in his messages, he will put these weird smiley faces and stuff. Like, smiley face, smiley face. And it's just like, you can tell something is not right. You can tell. And I'm like, yo, you know me since I was a little kid. Now, that probably doesn't confirm anything, but it's like, you ever get that feeling like something ain't right? Right. The second story that I have to tell you, the third one I'll probably explain a different one. The second one was weird because it was actually one of my brother's old friends that used to live here. I'm not gonna say too much information. I don't want that motherfucker me. But so this just so I remember my brother's friend. We're gonna call him Gunther. We're gonna call him Gunther. And he was a neighbor. He was like 2 neighbors down from us. He was African from that's how you gonna know he was African. But he was I don't know if he was born here or not. I don't really care. He was born whatever. So I remember I was in 7th grade. And like I said, me growing up, I was not confident in myself. I had very low self-esteem, very insecure. You can tell by my presence. You can feel it. You can see it, the way I dress, blah, blah, blah. And I remember my brothers, we was playing in our neighborhood, like right outside. But we was sitting on top of the stairs of somebody else's townhouse. It was still over here. My brother's playing football. And Gunther come next to me. I'm just watching everything, admiring everything and stuff. And Gunther come next to me and he's talking to me, but like, can you like tell when a dude's up to something with you, like he wants something from you by his face and the tone of his voice and the intuition and like the mood and the vibes just ain't right. It's just like, and they smile at you like a sneaky Orochimaru smile. And he just looking at me like you easy meat. Like I think you naive because you young. I can get you. You know what I'm saying? And he asked me in a, you know that tone niggas use when they interested, like or like when they got something up their sleeve with you, like as a woman. He's like, oh, so like he was mad close to me too, and I'm like, he was like, oh, so do you have a boyfriend? And I said no, and he was like, why don't you have a boyfriend? I said, because I don't have one. I said, I guess nobody likes me. And he was like, you shouldn't say that. You should find a boyfriend, whatever. And I'm like, okay. Right? So this is 7th grade, right? Right? Was it 7th grade? Or was this 8th grade? Or 9th grade? I don't remember. It was one of those. And then, you know, my brother, Sydney, and Gunther are still friends over time. Gunther was that dude who wanted to get girls so bad, but the girls didn't want him. But he would pretend like he was that leader of the group, like he was that nigga, like he get bitches and shit, but he really doesn't. And all the niggas in the group knows that. And it's like, why you be doing? And it's kind of like if he asks you and you reject it, it's like he calls you like it's giving like you bitch. Ain't nobody wanted you anyways. Top vibes. Like he was one of those niggas. Just couldn't, you know. You could tell like, and he was always like angry with certain things. So you could tell like he felt like if he was angry, it shows that he's strong, but really it shows how weak he is. And I remember that Gunther would come over, like he would knock on the door or whatever, and I'm always home. I'm always upstairs in the living room. And he was like, oh, is Sydney here? And I said no. And he would just come in anyways, because sometimes my brother's friends, you know, when you really close, sometimes they could come in, sit down till they wait till whoever they're looking for comes in. So I said, you can just wait downstairs if you like. You know, I'm not thinking too much about it because it's like it's my brother's friend. His other friends have done that before, but not really. And he would just talk to me and and things. And you guys probably like, what's wrong with that? I'm like, no, it was giving. I think he was flirting with me, but I never understood it because I never got flirted on. And I was like, I didn't think anybody was going to do it. He was kind of like flirting with me, and I didn't realize he was doing that until I got older. So yeah, like I was saying, he would like, and it wasn't just one time that he did it. He did it multiple times, but I didn't think anything of it because I'm like, well, it's my brother's friend. Like, I guess he just come here. I did thought it was a little weird that he would come here knowing that Sydney wasn't home yet and would just talk to me. Like, yeah, sometimes he would talk to me and Jonathan. Jonathan's my little brother. But, like, sometimes it was just mostly me. And he would just ask me some questions as if he was, you know, having a good time. Like, he about to get a girl. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was just weird to me. I did felt weird. But, you know, me, I don't like to, you know, assume too quickly. I'm like, let me get some evidence first. And it wasn't just that. I remember it was his birthday. We were, like, friends on Facebook. And I'm the type of person, if I know you, regardless if you're my brother's friends or not, I'm going to say, happy birthday if I know it's your birthday. I text him, I said, happy birthday. For some reason, we started texting back and forth. And I did felt this like vibe that I was enjoying it, but maybe it was because I was getting the boys' attention. But at the same time, I was like, wait a minute. Like, I wasn't, what I mean is, I'm not saying, I felt like he could have kind of groomed me, but maybe I'm wrong. Because I did kind of felt like, you know, when you get groomed up, like, you kind of feel like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was like, ew. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that I liked him, but I would say that I liked our converse. I think I would say that I liked that I was conversating with a guy, I guess, or just I don't know how to say this without sounding like I was really interested in, like, if I like talking to a person and we can talk, because I don't like small talk, and it's very hard for me to find friends because I just, you know what I mean? So if I talk to you and we can talk for hours or we can talk, it makes me happy. It's the feeling that I'm saying. I'm not saying I was interested in, I enjoyed the conversation, meaning like, oh, it's nice to like talk to someone and you can talk and talk and talk is what I'm saying. I do that with both males and females. He would just talk to me and he would, you know, that flirting shit. I felt like he was flirting with me and I was taking it in. And I wasn't like, I'm like, you know what I mean? Because you know when you're like, oh, shut up. Oh, you shut up. He said, I'm going to make you shut up, blah, blah. And I'm just, me being me, I'm playing around. And I'm like, boy, no. I'm like, no, I'm going to make you shut up. I said, you shut up, blah, blah. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm younger. I'm like, you know what I mean? And he was just kind of, I didn't realize this till like maybe the next year. And I was like, was this nigga flirting with me? And I thought we was just playing around. Because I thought we was playing around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you shut up. But for some reason, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I text, I felt disgusted or I felt guilty. I'm like, this feels weird. This is my brother's friend. And I don't want to like my brother's friend. I don't. And I don't want that. I was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, Like, he kept on, like, flirting with me through the texts and stuff. And I really did not peep that to the next year. And when I stopped, like, when my brother found out that he was, like, coming in the house talking to me and I don't know if I ever told him about the Facebook one because I guess I felt embarrassed and disgusted. And I was like, I didn't want him to think, you know. But when I told him that, yeah, he'd be coming here waiting for you. Like, no, what happened was one time Gunther was here and he was talking to me and Cindy came in, he walked in and he was like what is this? And so after they were done with that conversation, he came up to me and he was like, yo, why is he here talking to you? I said, oh, he done that other times before. Like, I thought it was okay for him to come here. I didn't know what to say. I'm just being, you know, nice and just talking to him because I don't really know what to do. And my brother was like, nah, that's mad weird. I don't like that. Like, why are you talking to my little sister like that? Like, why are you, you know what I mean? Because it's like this boundary. If you are friends with someone, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to really talk to the other gender, like the opposite too much, you know, I guess. And yeah, my brother confronted him about it. He was like, yeah, he said, don't be doing that ever again. Don't be doing that. And I'm not going to lie to you. The next year when I sat down and read those conversations, because I think after that my brother and Gunther wasn't friends anymore due to some situation. I looked back and I was disgusted. I said, yo, I think this man was flirting with me. But I was like, I still didn't get it because I wasn't that girl that got flirted on and shit. So I'm like, I guess I can't say anything. But like, when I was talking about it this year, I was like, this motherfucker was kind of like grooming, flirting with me. And I have another evidence why I believe he tried to get younger girls, because it was this other situation. But I don't want to put it up here because I don't want any trouble, because if I say it might cause jail type stuff. And my brother's one who told me this, so I don't know if it's my place to really be saying anything. But after hearing that weird situation he did, I was like, I think this motherfucker was trying to groom me, because you know, they like to get the vulnerable people, the people with low self-esteem, the people, and it's like, oh, I can't, and you know him, I can't get any girls, the girls that I want, but I can get you and like try to control you and stuff. That's what I feel, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I believe I was groomed. You don't have to believe me. You can be like, girl, you probably like him, you probably like, I'm like, regardless, it was weird and kind of peddlish because I'm younger than you. Like, he was a senior, I was a freshman, and then when he asked me, do you have a boyfriend, I think I was like in 7th, 8th, maybe 8th grade or something. I really don't remember. And I just thought it was weird. Like, he did say some weird things to me in conversations, give me blown kisses, but I'm like, I ain't gonna lie with you, when I feel the energy and I'm like, I feel like you trying to give me in the most disgusting way, like you don't really want me for me. And then on top of that, if you're older than me, I'm not trying to get with you. I'm being dead ass. I'm like, pedo. I'm like, I be like dodging, like, that's what I was doing to mess, like, you know what I'm saying? I still do that now, like, no, I don't like it when a dude come up to me and he's looking at me or he's talking in a certain tone that's giving me, I want to fuck you, and that's it. No, no ma'am. Anyways, let me get closer to the lighting so I can look better. Let me do this. Struggle. But anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't look at this. I should do this angle when I do YouTube now, right? On my bed. I should do this angle, right? Y'all, let me tell you something. Before I go. So, I've been practicing, is it amigurumi crochet? Amigurumi, something like that. It's not the best. I've been crocheting, y'all. I have another video. That's why I've been going. I have another video. It's about ceramics, but I just have to finish something, edit it, boom. I'm finished. I'm doing this project of making crochet pillows to sell on Etsy. I'm making the ceramic projects to sell on Etsy. And it's not the best. I'm a Groomy, but it's a cat. It's slanted. It's slanted, bitch. Look at it. Oh my God. Is it that bad? Yo, y'all gonna be like, girl, what the hell? Look, I'm a Garumi. Don't worry. Step is gonna get better and I'm gonna sell it and y'all gonna like it. This is a cow. I know, right? Oh my God. Is she that slanted? Is she that slanted? Lord have mercy. This is a duck. Is it that egg looking? Y'all gonna be like, Stephanie, what in the hell is this? Look. Mr. Duckster. I accidentally put the eyes in the wrong way. Like, I have to put it a certain way to make it pop out, but whatever. His egg head ass. This is probably the best one I ever did, but everything's slanted here. I'm going to get better, okay? Okay? My boyfriend bought me this at this place called Roomy at the mall. I know you're like, yeah, girl, that look better. I know it does. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? He got me this. He got me flowers, y'all. For my whole family. So, yeah. It's not the best, but that's why I took a break. But I've been crocheting something else, and when I'm done making that, I'm going to make a video about me assembling it. Then I'm going to make a video of me actually showing y'all how I make these pillows and how I'm going to sell it on Etsy and stuff and things of that nature. And y'all, please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Bye, hoes.